Bear. Bear, we have a show to do. Bear. Show.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
We are closed today because it says so right here in the paper that everything is shut down. So we're not working.
No. That was the government shutdown. Moving Forward TV is not shutting down. We still got information to get out.
So today we're going to talk about government shutdowns and how it affects real estate and the mortgage industry. Hello everybody, my name is Barry Horvath and this is Moving Forward TV, your local market update.
And I am Delynn Gaston. Thank you for joining us today.
Yes.
Government shutdown. Well, not anymore.
Oh, okay, we got to go to work.
So
sorry about that. I was just kind of relaxed.
I know,
I thought,
time for work.
I thought we were shut down today.
I know.
I didn't get the memo.
But no. But isn't it a little crazy when they say the government's shutting down? Well, what does that mean? You know, that's kind of crazy. It's done it before.
It means the British are coming.
Yes. So the last time it did it, as you guys know.
That was Paul Revere, by the way.
I understand
That's
that.
a moment in history for you, in case you forgot.
I know.
You don't even know what to say to that.
No, I don't.
Right.
There's like too many places to go with that.
Go ahead, I dare you.
Yeah, no.
Chicken.
I love that movie with Nicolas Cage. That's like the first thing that came to mind, of course. Is,
What was the movie?
National Treasure.
I've never seen it.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Really?
There's two. Is there two or is there three now, dear? There's two.
Oh, I've never seen it. Never even heard of it.
Oh, my gosh.
But I love Nicolas Cage as well.
And do you love history?
I brought up Paul Revere, didn't I?
Then you would love this movie, right, everybody? I know we are like way off on a tangent right now. Anyway, you've got to watch. It's called National Treasure, and there's one and there's two. So they're really good.
Next, you're going to bring up The Walking Dead, I suppose.
It's on like mid-season hiatus right now, but it's coming back the end of February, right?
Anyway, can we talk about? I know this is not normal for me, but
Walking Dead?
No.
Sure.
I got to reel you in.
Can we talk Walking Dead?
We're talking about the government shutdown.
Yeah.
Our viewers want to know, how does it affect their
started
business? No, I don't think I did.
You did. You
I
went to
don't think
Paul
so.
Revere.
I don't think so. Paul Revere was just a little slide
And I
in.
jumped. All right. I know,
So
you're right.
let's
get back. Okay.
How does the government shutdown affect the mortgage industry, the real estate industry?
So even though the government's
and you
not
and
shut
me?
down right
'Cause
now.
if I'm going to miss out on an unpaid vacation, which clearly that's why the government wants to come back, because they want to get paid.
I know.
I heard that.
Well,
I
they were
wanna know
saying that
why.
they had given themselves a few days off. So as you know, the government shut down for a few days last week, and before that, the last time this happened was in 2013, and it actually shut down for 16 days. So everybody knows it's politics.
And it's on a hiatus right now till February 8th.
So we have until February 8th, right?
To fix it all.
To fix it all. Everything's going to be fixed by February 8th. It's a lot. It's a tall order.
And it's become quite political, hasn't it?
It's all political. It's crazy.
Because I don't know anything about politics.
No.
Anyway.
You're so smart to steer clear of all that
I do try to stay
politics stuff.
Anyway, so let's talk about the impact of it. So what's going to happen, because people are
If
in
it
real
happens
estate,
again
which
on February 8th,
I
we
think
don't know.
It could.
It could.
It really
It could very well happen.
But it's already had a little bit of an impact, believe it or not, on the mortgage industry.
Yeah.
Just a short shutdown that they had. So,
Right.
So we're, because everything now since Dodd-Frank with verification, proving the borrower's ability to repay, I mean,
Right.
there are certain things that we have to do as loan originators to verify borrower's income. And the one thing we have to do is go to the government and get a 4506. So what happens with that?
Right.
We need to verify the income. What's going on there?
You all know that we have to get 4506s. I'm
No, they
talking
don't.
to our real estate professionals out there who know that we have to verify.
The borrowers don't know.
Remember, in the old days, just in case you don't know, in the old days, whatever, but we only had to verify like 10%.
Back when Paul Revere was riding.
We only had to verify
that old.
10% of the files that we did. We had to verify 10% 4506s were sent into the IRS to verify that actually what the person filed with the IRS was the same ones that they gave to their bank or their loan originator. After the crash, 100%. Every lender were all required. Every
So-
single file has to be verified through the IRS.
Slow down, no slowdown from 4506s.
So that's what it's going to do, because the IRS, part of the government, guess what? They were shut down for those 3 days last week. So consequently,
So check with your lender to see.
Right.
I know, I won't. This isn't a plug for our company, but we're doing them without right now.
Right.
Because we know the pipeline is probably bogged down from the short shutdown.
Yep.
And so check with your lender to see if they're in that same boat.
but if
Everybody
not,
has their own
expect
procedure.
delays there.
Yeah, so it's
and
another
if this
thing.
doesn't get fixed on February 8th,
Right.
guess what? Same thing. IRS is shut down. 4506s are going, and even if it is only for a few days, they're going to be delayed.
So that's probably the big thing.
So
All right,
they're
so
piled
let's
up.
talk about the different lending
Right,
programs. Where
from a
where it
lending
affects.
thing.
So I'll ask you,
Okay,
Fannie Mae.
fine. No
So it does-
problem.
No problem with Fannie Mae. Government shutdown, could be closed forever. Fannie Mae doesn't care.
Absolutely.
Okay, and which most loans are sold to Fannie Mae, so that's
Right.
good news. Freddie Mac,
Same thing. No problem.
no problem.
No problem.
All right, I'm going to get you on this one. VA.
Believe it or not, no. That one
What?
surprised me too. No problem.
That's
no
the
problem.
government program.
I know.
It's for
but
veterans. It's
the
100%
VA
loan.
I know. VA loans are still being written, and it's not an issue. It's not a
So
problem.
there's no special underwriting department that works for the government because the government said, they're only going to keep the necessary departments open. And
I guess they felt that's necessary.
Okay, all right. I'm going to get you on this one. FHA.
Not a problem. They are still
Another government
right.
insured loan,
Well,
not
let me
affected?
back up a little
Okay,
bit on that
sure,
one.
backpedal.
Little bit.
Go political on me. Come
Reverse
on.
mortgages,
Yes.
which are also underwritten through FHA, problem with those.
Really?
Right, those they're putting a hiatus on. However, the regular FHA mortgage, they are still insuring. As you know, FHA doesn't make the mortgage, they insure the mortgage, and the insurance is still going through fine.
Okay, I'm going to get you on this one then.
Yep,
I got one more chance.
yep.
USDA. Yes! So
Yeah,
USDA
they
is a
stopped.
problem.
USDA
So
is a problem.
why is USDA the problem? What is the what's the reason for that?
They say that, I guess because of how the USDA and the system works and such, they are not, that is one of the, maybe it's not necessary, VA is
'Cause
necessary, or what did you say that they said?
Well, maybe because it's written through GUS,
Yes.
which is the government
Underwriting system, and when everything shuts down,
It's shut down.
GUS shut down too.
So no USDA when the government is shut down. So that could affect some borrowers.
Some borrowers who are buying in the rural areas of the country,
Well, and by the way, Trinity, that 54 corridor,
There's
all those
definitely
new
some
houses.
pockets.
Oh my gosh, that's still a USDA approved area.
Yeah.
How the heck is that?
right?
Yeah, that'll change though. Someday when they remap it.
When
Anyway.
they remap it.
Yeah,
But
so-
yeah, so USDA,
all right.
and then as we said, the 4506s. USDA and the 4506s, those are the two things that are getting the most
So
impact.
check with your lender, see about potential delays, maybe go a little longer in the contract because it's a rippling
Just in
effect.
case.
But right now, you just think about this, Mr. Homeowner. You just bought a home. When we come back, we're going to talk about 7 resolutions for homeowners that maybe you didn't think about. So we'll be back right after this.
Hi, I'm Jerry from Hot Locks Hair Salon. We are conveniently located at 13414 US Highway 19 in Hudson. I've been a local hairstylist in our community for the last 34 years, 7 of which I was an educator. Our passion is the artistry of hair, and Hot Locks is here to help you achieve your perfect image. You can call us at 727-514-9978.
All right, enough of that government shutdown stuff.
And hopefully that all get worked out so they don't have to shut down again.
Yeah, so let's move on to bigger and brighter things.
Like home buyers.
Like
so
home buyers,
now
yeah.
that you bought a house,
And now it's a new
Now
year.
what?
And it's a new year, so we
Yeah.
need some, most people, what's the statistic on New Year's resolutions? I have to tell you this.
3 weeks.
Is that all they are?
3 weeks.
Really? It's so funny. So you know me, I go to the gym like all the time.
I know.
And it's so hilarious. And because in January, when I pull in those first 3 weeks, especially on
Packed.
Saturday, Monday night, I drive around for like 10 minutes looking for a parking spot. No kidding. And I'm like, where did all these people come from? And then by like,
February.
February, it's dwindling down. By March, by April, by midsummer, it's
You're
empty.
parking right in front.
Yeah, I'm like, I can.
First spot.
It's so funny how people don't keep their resolutions. So we want to talk
No.
about resolutions for homeowners.
Right.
And I know, this is
New
tiny.
home buyers. So, you buy a house and you think, oh, check, done. Hey, everything's going to be perfect now.
Yeah. So what do you do?
No, it's not.
Yeah. So we've got some tips for you on maybe some things you may or may not have thought about or acted upon.
And
But-
should think about.
And these are probably some resolutions you might want to keep. So number one on our list is, you want me to tell them?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Number one is start an emergency fund. That's it. Thanks for joining us.
Did you forget? Because it's all written
No,
there.
I didn't forget. Why do you want?
I made
Listen,
notes.
I do this. It's not only for homeowners; it's for everybody.
Right.
But this one really for homeowners because things can happen. Expect the unexpected.
Especially our first-time home buyers who don't know. They've never owned a home before. So again, you just think just like when you get a new car, oh wow, everything's perfect, everything's great. Is that car going to break someday?
Yes.
Yes.
So you need to put away a fixed amount, maybe every single paycheck, and have 4 to 6 months of living expenses set aside because you never know. You could lose your job, the
Right.
market could crash, your car could break. That's
Right.
one of the biggest reasons people go further into debt, into credit card debt.
Right.
And from a homeowner standpoint, the biggest thing, the hot water heater
Right.
is going to break.
Right.
It's a matter of when.
One of the lines that I really like is it's not a matter of if something happens to your house, it's a matter of when. Something's going to happen. Yes, something will go wrong on the house. Something will need upgrading or fixing. The car. Things happen. Just life happens,
Right.
and
You need glasses.
You're going to need glasses.
You like the
You've
new
got
glasses on the
brand new
lens?
glasses.
I think
Thank
they're
you.
looking. She's looking pretty suave there, huh?
Thank you.
Ew. It's the pearls they bring out your glasses.
But on our home buyers, they don't realize that, and you are talking your home fund over and above your savings, your regular
Right.
savings, which
Yep.
you should be putting aside as well.
I mean, you could have unexpected medical expenses. You
Yes.
could have unexpected dental.
Right.
What if the roof leaks?
Right. So over and above your regular savings account and investment for 401k or whatever else, please set aside something for
Absolutely.
your.
What about, and the big other thing, I know it's heat season right now, that AC can go out. And that could be a big bill to try to, you don't just live without AC here in Florida.
Right.
You're going to go in debt to try to get that. So have an emergency fund. All right, so it's a new year. Maybe take a closer look at your homeowner's insurance. I think you should shop it because there's
This is
a
a
lot.
good one for not just our first-time home buyers, but even if you've been in your house.
Yeah,
Take your
anybody.
policy out and look at it.
Take your policy out, go to your agent, do a review.
Right.
Do you have enough contents coverage? Are you covered for, the right things? Is your hurricane deductible okay? Because hurricane season's around the corner
I
again.
know already. And we've had John McMenamin on, who is an attorney, local attorney here, who specializes in insurance claims and things like that for homeowners. So, and he really hit the nail on the head when he said most people take it out, look at it when you get your new policy in the mail.
throw it in
you
the
look at
drawer.
the premium and you throw it in the drawer. And I am absolutely guilty of that. You don't kind of go through it because it's a foreign language, but it's a good idea to take
blah,
it out.
blah, 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 blah,
No, blah, blah,
insurance.
blah, 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 blah. Yeah.
No, but you want to make sure you're covered
Right.
for a disaster if it comes up,
Right.
if your home is broken into. And maybe you could even save some premium by making some changes and put more money into your emergency fund.
Right. You know, the thing is with when you are buying a home, a lot of times the insurance that we get is kind of bare minimums. You know, this is what the lender is required, but it might not necessarily be what you really need. So it's a good idea to go through it and maybe increase some things.
And
you know,
some
maybe
people
they
do
put
that just to
minimum.
qualify.
Just to qualify, you know, sometimes. So take a look at that and, you know, see if it's something that you might want to add on a little bit or get an extra policy just for jewelry or an extra policy just for the electronics in your house. I don't even know if that's available.
You said
but
computers. I say big screen TV. Hey, what's your Super Bowl prediction? Speaking of big screens, who do you like?
I don't know. Who is in it?
Really? All right. Here's a safe bet for you every year. Just say, I think the Patriots are in, and and more than likely you'll be right.
Oh.
The Patriots are in.
Oh, go figure.
It's the Patriots and the Eagles.
Surprise,
Who do
surprise.
you like? You must like one of the names at least. You got nothing?
Yeah, I know.
Hey,
I got to think
hello,
about it.
hello, is this
I know.
thing
I'm
on?
from New England, but you hear just so many bad things about the Patriots and everything.
Oh.
And then, so I think I'm going to go with the Eagles.
Okay. Well, we're breaking up after the show. Anyway, just kidding.
You don't like the Patriots
Oh.
either.
Listen, my friend watches this, and he's a huge Patriots fan. So,
Oh, we love the Patriots.
listen, this is what I'm rooting for: a good game.
There you go.
All right, so let's move on to number
All right,
3.
I know.
This is
We
your
can
favorite.
go on forever.
You love the energy efficient audit.
I do.
Why do you like that, Delaney?
Energy efficient audit. But well, because one of my houses, I can remember, all of a sudden the electric bill was going through the roof, and I'm like, what on earth is going on
So
during
you had
the
a
winter
gaping
time?
hole in your roof.
No, you know what it was? But Duke Energy, and I believe all of the utility companies do this, sent somebody out for free to take a look at my, go through the house, and they do have these meters that they use, these to see where you might be leaking energy, whether it's air conditioning or heat, you know, depending upon the season. They have these meters that they check. And one of the things that they had recommended, the insulation, my house was older, it had settled.
Right.
So I needed some new insulation up there to get better efficiency on the
Wow.
heat. I know, it was really good.
How much did it
And
save you?
It saved me a couple $100s a month. It was
Wow.
amazing.
Wow.
I know.
All right, but
just by
but
doing that.
How much did it get you? How much
And
did
it was free for that analysis.
Wow. Wow.
I know, they don't charge you.
All right, here's the real question. We got to go to break though.
Okay.
It went through the roof, so you had a gaping hole in
Went
your
through
roof.
the roof.
So what did that cost you?
Ba-dum,
Did you have
bum.
enough in your emergency fund? All right, we got more tips for you coming up right after this. We'll be right back. Okay, we're finishing up our tips for resolutions for homeowners.
I know. Now we have to stay on track. We get sidetracked. Okay.
All right. Did
Next
you see-
one.
Hey, lightning.
No,
Number one
stop.
team. Oh,
Consider
that's not it?
no lightning. No lightning.
Let's go, lightning.
Consider a home warranty.
Oh, sorry.
Consider a home warranty. Now, sometimes they offer that right there when you're writing the contract on the house and buying the house. Sometimes the sellers will pay for that. If not, look into it, because that is what's going to cover sometimes the appliances in your house. Maybe you have an older stove or an older refrigerator and it breaks down, 2 months after you move into the house.
And then you won't have to dig into that emergency fund that you built in the last segment of the show.
Now, I do want to give you fair warning, though. Sometimes those
Warning.
Sometimes those home warranty places are a little skittish.
What she's saying is the insurance companies are sketchy.
Yes. Translation. I wouldn't just call any of them. I would absolutely talk to your agent, because they know most of the home warranty
because when
companies.
people have a problem,
they'll give you a good one. They'll recommend somebody good to
Or
you. So talk to
Google
your agent.
reviews of the company, because the lowest priced one isn't necessarily
Is
the best.
not the best.
All right. What about this?
Number 5.
You love this. Disaster kit. Create a disaster kit for and your home inventory.
I like that one too.
Because you told me what you did.
Right.
Because you threw your policies in the drawer, but clearly
I lived in a flood zone at one time, close to the water, and so we got evacuated more than once, and this was when I first moved down to Florida, and I didn't know too much about hurricanes and things like that. But anyway, so I had a all-weather proof satchel, and I put all my kids' medical records in there, the passports in there, their first clip of their hair in there, all the important things.
That is funny.
I know. You should also take pictures of the things around your house, physical pictures, and put those in there, or put them on a flash drive or something and put that in there, so that, God forbid, something happens and you've got to leave the house really fast. You grab that satchel and you're out the door.
That's a great idea.
It is. So, and it's weatherproof in case, whether it's raining, fires, floods, whatever.
A lot of documents can be stored online today, but like passports,
yes,
things like that, maybe, have them ready. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
You're so smart, Delaney.
Thank you.
What's next?
Make a plan to build equity.
Yeah, absolutely.
This one's yours. Go for it.
You know what? I think everybody should have forced savings, and I'm not necessarily, being in the industry I am, a fan of making extra payments, but it is doing something to build equity.
Right.
If you're not going to put money and pay extra payments, I'd suggest maybe put the money somewhere else. Put additional money in your retirement and so forth.
Over and above the emergency fund.
Absolutely,
Yes.
over and above it. So, people, I know you can, they do the biweekly plans, et cetera, and companies actually charge you to do that, and you could do it on your own and so forth. But, do that if that's your most comfortable, depending on your financial situation, or consider putting more money into your 401k or into a Roth IRA, but do something, maybe cut out a little extra. Don't go to Outback that week and put that money somewhere else and let it work for you.
And in addition to the other thing to building equity in your home, besides saving, putting some money aside and or paying a little bit of payments on, but take care of the home. Definitely keep it up. Keep it up to date with what's going on. Keep up your yard, that kind of thing. Because believe it or not, curb appeal is huge when you go to sell your house. So keep up your house. Keep up the maintenance on the house, and as money permits or whatever, if you want to do an addition or something like that, fencing, pool, anything like that, that can add to your home value as well. That's another way of creating equity in your home.
This is your largest investment.
Right.
Why not take care of it?
Yes, you have to.
Absolutely. All right, and then one more thing we want to cover is life insurance. Because when you close on your house, people don't realize, they're like, you sold my name and address because you closed on the property. It's public record. There are mailing companies, mailing lists. People will actually buy them. They know you just bought a house. So you are going to get inundated with life insurance
offers. Lots of mortgage life insurance offers.
So good idea. Sit down with your agent again. Do a review.
I wouldn't necessarily just take those that come in the mailbox.
No.
You can look at those, but don't pick one of those. Talk to a professional first.
Talk to a professional. Maybe talk to someone local. Maybe you have a relationship with your advisor that may offer life insurance as
Right.
well. But sit down with them and do a review and an update.
And if you don't know who to call, ask us.
Yeah.
Ask us, ask your agent, ask your mortgage person. We know a lot of life insurance people in the community, so
Absolutely.
ask us. We're
All
happy
right.
to refer you to somebody good.
Let's talk about what's going on in the community.
What's going on in the community?
You don't know, do you?
How was the bus trip?
Oh, the bus trip was so good. The lightning were terrible.
I know.
They
That
were
was a
so
bad
bad
one.
that I said to everybody, we'll have to do another one and the lightning will win.
Yes.
So we are doing another lightning bus trip, April the 6th.
Oh,
it's a Friday
good, good,
night.
good.
It's actually the last home game of the season.
Oh, so that one's really going to sell off. Look at that. And we're just giving you inside
And
information
there's
here.
like
April
20
6th,
people
he's already
that,
booking it.
There's like 20 people already said they heard of the whispers about it,
And
and it'll sell
And
out.
keep
We'll have
in
a waiting
mind,
list.
the bus only holds 50, so
Yep.
20 of them are pretty
It
much
holds
gone.
50 people and 2 very large coolers.
Yes, so
They take up seats. That's why I'm
let's
telling
know.
you.
But before April 6th, what else do we have going on?
We have one more big, exciting event last year when I ran for that honorary governor thing. Do you remember
Yes, that was fun.
that? And it was, we did a cornhole tournament.
The cornhole tournament.
So-
Who'd have thunk cornhole is like this huge thing?
Oh my gosh, it's amazing the people that
We
came
were
out for
floored.
that. Yeah, so we're doing the cornhole tournament again on March 18th.
Mm-hmm.
Now, all the information on these events, you can get tickets, book it, book your team for cornhole.
And it's going to be at Fiddler's Green
Yes.
on Mitchell.
Yeah, so on WPBA.
Day after St. Patty's Day.
WPBA.rocks, WPBA.biz. Get on there, check it out. We're there.
For more
So,
information. It'll be a blast.
All right, anything else you want to cover?
No, I think that's it.
Okay,
How about
good.
asking them to share the show?
All right, share the show. How's that? Is
Share
that
us.
effective? Like us. Hey, listen, we're all
Wasn't
over.
Laura wonderful last
she
week
was.
with all of the
Yeah,
information
and
on
actually,
the social media? My mind was like,
She's going to be at our WPBA chapters meeting, so look that up too. And come
That's
see her.
right.
She's
February,
gonna
you
do-
forgot that one. February 13th, for all you real estate professionals out there,
Oh.
we're having a lunch and learn. Oh, look at this.
At
A
Carrabba's.
lunch and learn at Carrabba's in Port Richey, 11:30 to about 1. So you are welcome. Just give me a buzz or shoot me an email or something
Or
like
go
that.
on,
Let me know.
go online on the Mortgage Firm Trinity's Facebook page, and you'll see it right
And you
there.
can- yes.
And just say you're going, and we'll confirm with you. So all good.
That would be wonderful.
So like us, share us. We're on LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram. What else are we on? Facebook.
All those things.
Yeah, Tumblr.
We appreciate you guys watching and sharing. We are today and every day.
Moving forward.
We'll see everybody next week.
Yes. Have a great week.
Bye-bye.